Have you ever wondered why a boat floats? More specifically, how the Staten Island ferry floats? We'll be learning more about buoyancy and why things float and sink.
In this segment, we will learn about surface tension. When the paperclip is dropped into the water, do you think it will float or sink? Let's see what happens when we drop the paperclip in. Okay, so it sunk. This happened because water molecules stick together, also called surface tension. The top gets sticky and makes a skin, which allows things to float. Think about the force of dropping a paperclip. It drops at a force, which breaks the surface tension, causing it to sink. Now, let's place the paperclip into the water gently. Do you think it will sink or float? Okay, so this time it floats. This is because it did not break the top skin, and because there is a higher surface area it can float in. If you were to touch the paperclip or the skin on top of the water, the surface tension would break, and the paperclip would sink.
In this segment, we will be going over density. Now we will test an orange. Do you think that with a peel on the orange, it will float or sink? It floated with the orange peel. This is because it has tiny pores which make room for air, making it less dense than the water. When it's placed in without the peel, it sank. This is because without the peel, the orange is heavier and more dense than the water, causing it to sink.
Now let's connect everything we just learned and head back to the ferry. The ferry floats because it is in water with a large surface area. It sits along the water and is not forceful, so it does not break the surface tension. It is less dense than the water, so it is able to float like the orange with the peel. If water were to get inside the ferry, it would sink, like the orange sank when we removed the layer of air.
Knowing what we know about buoyancy, we should now know that surface area, surface tension, and density are all important aspects of helping things sink and float. Hopefully now the next time you see the Staten Island ferry, you'll be able to understand why it floats.